The morning was gentle, almost too gentle, as if the world itself was trying not to break. Sunlight slipped softly through the window, painting the room in warm gold. Everything looked peaceful, calm, normal. But inside her heart, a storm had already begun. She knew today was the day. He stood near the door, quiet, unable to look directly into her eyes. The small room that once held laughter, dreams, and whispered promises now felt heavy, filled with words neither of them could say. Sometimes love is not enough. Sometimes life writes a different ending. I wish, he began, but his voice broke before the sentence could live. She smiled, not because she was happy, but because she loved him enough to make this easier. Don't, she whispered softly. Some wishes only make goodbye harder. They had not planned this ending. Once, they had dreamed of growing old together, of mornings filled with tea and soft laughter, of a small home where love would live quietly forever. But life had other plans. Responsibilities, distance, time, circumstances beyond control. And slowly, painfully, they had reached this moment. The last moment he stepped closer. Close enough to see the tears shining in her eyes, but not falling. She was strong, always strong, even when her heart was breaking. I never wanted to hurt you, he said. You never did, she replied. Love is never pain. Losing it is. Silence filled the room again. But this silence was loud, heavy, final. Outside, birds were singing. The world was moving, alive, unchanged, but for them, time had stopped. He reached for her hand, the same hand he had once held under the stars, the same hand he had promised never to leave. Now trembling, I don't know how to say goodbye, he whispered. She looked at him deeply, gently, lovingly. Then don't say it, she said. Just remember me. When life becomes quiet, tears finally escaped her eyes. Not loud, not dramatic, just soft like falling memories. He pulled her into an embrace, and in that moment, the world disappeared. No past, no future, no pain, only love. Pure, silent, eternal. If time could stop, it would have stopped there. But time never stops. Slowly, he pulled away. Her fingers tried to hold on, just a second longer. Just one breath more. But some moments cannot stay. Some hands must let go. He picked up his bag. The same simple bag, but heavier now, filled with everything they were leaving behind. At the door, he stopped, turned back, looked at her one last time. She was standing in the soft sunlight, tears on her face, but smiling. Not a smile of happiness, a smile of love, a smile of goodbye. I will always love you, he said. Her voice was barely a whisper, yet stronger than anything. I know, and then he walked away. The door stayed open for a while, as if the house itself hoped he would come back, but he didn't. Days passed, then weeks, then months. Life slowly returned to its rhythm. She smiled again, sometimes. She laughed rarely. But deep inside, a part of her remained frozen in that final moment. Years later, someone asked her, "Did you ever stop loving him?" She looked toward the sunlight. The same warm light that had filled the room that day, and she smiled softly. "Some goodbyes don't end love," she said. "They make it eternal."